Hello, hello. It is another week of getting in shape. Another week down. It's currently November 5th. It's actually a Monday. I missed yesterday. I was just busy. I went to a personal trainer at the Marshall Recreational Center. I didn't get personal training from him. I got a physical assessment to see where I stand, and that was pretty cool. Didn't tell me too much. He did get me started on MyFitnessPal, the app. MyFitnessPal, it helps with tracking calories and everything. There's 100 apps out there like it, but that's the one he uses, and he suggests I use that after doing the Catch McCardle calorie deficit numbers. Basically, like you go through a list of things, and you name your activity, your height, your weight, your BMI, all that, and it will tell you what you burn like daily, and then you're supposed to, according to him, you take 20% of that, and you try to eat only like 20% less calories than you need a day, and that will healthily let you lose weight. That's been good. It shows you carbs, sugars, everything, like your daily goals for those based on your weight and everything. The MyFitnessPal app, fantastic. Like, honestly, I think I'm going to buy the it's $10 a month, or it's, I think, $60 a year. Could be wrong, or it's free. You can use it for free. I just wanted to see if any of the extra features were worth it. So far, they don't really seem to be, which is good, because that means you can use it for free without missing out on a whole lot. I haven't been exercising that much this week at all. Like, haven't been. I've been either busy, or when I'm not busy, I've just been lazy exercising. I went to the guy for the physical assessment. He's really cool. I told him how I planned on looking into personal training, and he said he's a personal trainer, so if I wanted to, he's available. I was like, all right, cool. It's $35 a session at the recreation center here, and with the tips I make from driving, I should be able to afford that a week, like once a week type deal. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't been exercising. Sunday. I went to the recreation center and I ran on the treadmill to do my 1.5 miles. I didn't do it in the park this time. Not only is it cold, but also I just wanted to go to the recreation center. And I'm still clocking a 25-minute mile. Haven't improved, I don't think, at all. It makes sense. Like I said, I haven't been practicing this week. During the physical assessment, he did... Basically, it's the same PT system as the Air Force has. There are, I mean, I don't know how many other groups of military and other things that have that same system, but that one was about the same. Like, I don't know if it's just a PT thing, like, for just in general, but he was like, how many sit-ups I could do in a minute. He held my feet, and I, touched my calves, not my calves, my thighs with my elbows as I went up. I had my hands behind my back, behind my head, which actually, in the military, you're supposed to have them on your chest and your collarbone when you do the sit-ups. So, of course, that probably made me have to lift up a little more, but it also gave me some arm strength to lift myself, so it's not very accurate for the military test, but it was cool. I think I did 20-some in the minute. Obviously, not up to standards, but I'm getting there. That's the point. The second one was push-ups. I told him I can only do like one push-up. I'm a heavy guy. It's hard to do. So he told me I could do assisted push-ups, which is on your knees. They still are a workout, but they're much easier. I was able to do like 20-something of those in the minute. And I think he inaccurately recorded them because he recorded them as push-ups, which I don't think they're the same. Like, obviously, you couldn't go into the military doing the knee push-ups on the test. You couldn't do that. And he was going to have me run a mile and a half, but I had told him earlier that my ankles were sore from running like the week prior. They just haven't been healing. You know, I haven't been stretching right or whatever. And he's new to personal training at the recreation center. They lost a lot, so they hired a lot. So he was texting one of the older guys. That he was actually the guy that certified me in CPR. The guy he was texting. And he told him I could do a walk test instead, which instead of a mile and a half running, it's like a mile of walking, I think, because it was 7 laps around the track walking as fast as I could. I don't know my time on that, and I'm more of a weight person anyway. I like lifting weights. I like lifting weights way more than cardio, but at the same time, I've got to get that mile and a half ready. That's why I'm doing it. If it wasn't for me having to run a mile and a half in what I'm wanting Warhawk, which is like 8 minutes and something, I wouldn't be running. Not at all. Because it's been proven scientifically, at least in all the articles I read, because of course I've researched myself, it's been proven that running doesn't really give you any benefits. It doesn't really build a lot of muscle. It is high impact. It damages your muscles, like, you know, because you're constantly hitting the ground, which is it just hurting your ankles and everything. It's good for you, but not that good for you. It doesn't burn many calories unless you're doing high interval. If you're doing high interval, which is like a minute of running, 2 minutes of walking, a minute of running, 2 minutes of walking, you know, for 25 minutes, it doesn't do much for you. It just doesn't. Now, you can walk and literally burn just about the same. Like, if you walked for 7 miles, you get about the equivalent of a mile, but the thing is, you can do things while walking. You know, if you want to watch a YouTube video, you could walk while doing that. It's no big deal. But yeah, weights are proven to actually do a lot more for you, at least from what I've read. Now, I don't know, maybe I read a biased article. More than one article. I've read multiple things. I have Men's Health. I read a lot of those articles, especially the I lost 30 pounds in a year, and, you know, I love reading those because they're inspirational. And I read a lot of the the articles from MyFitnessPal, which is Under Armour. They now send me articles. That's cool. I have class is ending soon. It ends I think mid-December. We're about to hit Thanksgiving break in like 2 weeks, but December is going to be the cutoff for the year, for the semester, and then we're going to start back up in January, as we do. And my schedule's looking really good. This year, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I go Monday, 8 to 8:50, then I have a gap from 9 a.m. all the way to 2 p.m. that has no classes, that I will sit on the balcony or in the student center, and I will do homework. And then from 2 to 5, I have my other 2 classes, and then I go to work or home, or work out, wherever. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturday and Sundays, I'm off. I've scheduled around those days. On Wednesday, I do the same thing as Monday. And then on Friday, I just go from 8 to 8:50 for my communications class. And then I'm good. I'm gone. And I wanted something like that again next semester. So now I couldn't really figure out a way to work that, so I've made it to where I go Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I go Tuesday and Thursday. I go 2 days. I'm looking forward to that. I do like being on campus because that's where the events are. That's where the student life is. And I love being on Marshall's campus. It does feel like home. For weight-wise, I know it's a little late to be mentioning that, but weight-wise, I am now down to 260 point something. Versus the 270 I started at. So we're at 10 pounds. That's fantastic. I'm so happy. I thought I didn't lose any weight when I checked, like Wednesday, and I hadn't lost any. But I had eaten a big meal right before going to bed, which means it didn't have time to digest all the way. So, like, I was still burning that off. Not saying it was too big. Like, I've been tracking my calories, and it was actually a pretty good day. But I lost 2 pounds, you know, within 2 or 3 days. After that, I weigh myself first thing in the morning. You know, I get up, I use the bathroom, and then I weigh myself. That's the routine. That way I don't have anything in my body that isn't already digested for the most part. It just makes me feel better. Because I know that if I was weighing myself every night, I'd be disappointed. Because I'm sure right now I'm weighing like 265, if not 270, because I've ate food. But that's the thing, though. When I was 270, I was weighing myself in the morning just like now. It was the same thing. I'd weigh myself after I had ate, and it had been a little bit. But anyway, yeah, that's how life's going right now. We're about to end this semester and start a new one. Finals is coming up. If anyone ever watches these, just shoot a comment down or whatnot, and I will be happy to interact with people, whether it's sharing your story or asking anything about myself. I'm looking forward to my future, both on YouTube, the Air Force, college, and just life in general. So yeah, it's feeling pretty good. Hope you all have a nice day. I sure will. I mean, it's nighttime now, but I definitely plan to have fun before I go to bed. And yeah, it's feeling pretty good. Stay awesome. Have a nice day. Thank you.